everyone, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. Just don't mess those up, please. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you are new here. I am Sandra. I am 19. As an introduction, this is London back here. She is going to be 15 months old in about 4 days, and I am just about 10 weeks pregnant with number 2. I'm filming and posting this today, so this is real time. I'm 9 weeks and 5 days, I believe, so I will be 10 weeks on Friday. So yeah, there's that. And today I'm going to be answering some questions about this pregnancy. I posted some question poll thingies on Instagram and Snapchat because I don't really get as much feedback on Instagram sometimes. And I wanted to make sure I had plenty of questions for you guys to answer, and that's what I'm going to be doing. I have them all on my phone and I'm just gonna look at them, and yeah, I'm just gonna answer all these questions. I have them all in here. I'm just gonna go in order from what I have. So let's just jump right into it. Did you use anything to help you conceive? Me and my fiance have been trying for almost 2 years and no luck. We didn't really use anything special. No like fertility treatments or anything like that. I was taking prenatals before I was pregnant. Not religiously, but I tried taking them I tried taking them every day, but I didn't always take them every day. It just depends. So I kind of took prenatals. I didn't take any other medicine. He didn't take anything. We didn't really do anything like special. We tried the SPEP method, which I don't really want to get too into it because it is more of an adult subject and a lot of people here are younger, so it's not really something to get into, but if you're interested in it, look into it. We tried our own version, or the best that we could do with it, and it worked for us. All that I can say really to help is just make sure you're tracking your ovulation, and try taking some prenatals. There's like fertility teas out there. I know Pink Stork has one that I've heard some good stuff about. A lot of people recently are taking Mucinex to help them conceive. I didn't do that. I didn't need to do that. But yeah, we didn't really do anything special. Will you be getting a bigger house? Yes and no. Our house where we're at now is plenty big enough. I actually find it too big because of all the levels and stuff. We have 3 bedrooms and 1 bath, which that is enough bedrooms for us. I don't really like only having 1 bathroom. So room wise, this house is big enough for now, but I don't like having all the different levels to clean and track and go up and down, blah blah blah, so this house is kind of too big for me in a way. But nothing is 100% set in stone yet. We are in the process of buying a house, which most of you guys do know. The house that we are trying to buy is not really, it's not really bigger. It's just set up different. It's the same amount of bedrooms. There's only a half of a bath more, so it's 1.5 baths instead of 1. There's no attic, which I don't like having an attic anyways. It's still 3 bedrooms, like I said. There is an extra like area downstairs that could technically be a bedroom, which is probably would be like a Christopher's like hangout / guest bedroom area. So in a way it's bigger, but in a way it's not, you know? Either way, we'll have enough bedrooms. Next. What's one thing that scared you about pregnancy? Anyone that's pregnant probably goes through the fears of like typical stuff like miscarriages and birth defects, stillbirth, stuff like that. All of that stuff is obviously like very terrifying. I try not to think about it. I try to stay as positive as I can because it just makes me feel better. I don't want to get caught up in my head and then just feel really bad all the time. So I tend to stay positive about things and tell myself everything's gonna be fine no matter what. Baby's gonna be full term and healthy, and everything's gonna be fine. And besides that, with London, I was pretty scared of the whole birth thing because I was terrified of giving an epidural, but I was also terrified of giving birth without one. So I had more fears with London, but since I've already gone through it and I know what it's like now, I'm not scared of the epidural anymore. And I'm not like scared of birth itself. Like, yes, things can still go wrong and births are not the same. It could be different with every person, every child. So I'm not saying my birth's gonna be just like it was with London, but I'm more prepared because I've already been through it. So I don't have that many fears besides miscarriage and stuff like that, which I tend not to think about. Someone said, do you think you're rushing into having babies? Do you think in 10 years you're gonna regret not spreading them out in age more because your body can't handle having anymore? I don't really know how to explain this one. I 100% don't regret having my kids when I did at all. I never regret London or when I had her. I feel like the age gap that we're gonna have and stuff is good for us. I'm happy with this, the age gap that there will be, and I don't regret getting pregnant again now so soon. In 10 years, I don't think I'll regret it then either, because in 10 years, my kids will be self-sufficient. They'll hopefully have good bonds and be close to each other. And honestly, women's bodies are made for having children, technically. So I'm not really worried about my body in any way. Nothing. I had no complications with London. I don't plan to have any this time. I know anything can happen technically, but I don't think it really has to do with age or the timeline of them and things like that. Some people get pregnant really soon after giving birth, which isn't the best on your body, but it happens. And I had a pretty good amount of time to heal after London before getting pregnant again. Ideal is about 18 months, which I went about 13 months before I got pregnant again. So short answer, no, I don't regret or think I'm rushing into anything. When did you find out? The day that I found out I was pregnant, the day I first got a positive pregnancy test was September 30th, 2019. What are you doing? Why do you like to carry around your dirty clothes? What are you doing differently with this pregnancy than with London? Honestly, not much as far as now. There's not really much you can do this early. With London, it was just take your prenatals, try and drink your water, and that's it. It's the same thing I'm doing now. I don't do the best with it. I don't drink nearly enough water, and I don't take my prenatals every day because I've been so sick that I literally can't. I can't stomach the pills a lot of the time, or the gummies. I have a lot of trouble drinking water because either my stomach's so empty that it makes me feel more sick, or I'm just not thirsty, or I just can't put anything in my mouth. My gag reflex has been really bad, so I've just been having a lot of trouble drinking water. But once I get past this nausea stage, it'll get a lot better. I'll be able to drink more water, take my prenatals a lot easier. So far, no, nothing's really different from London. Honestly, with London's pregnancy, I was in a bad place a lot of the time. I was very stressed out a lot. I had a lot of people causing me stress in my life, which I don't have those people in my life anymore. So I feel much more calm and happy this time around. I was not at all sad about London or the pregnancy or anything in that sense. Like, I was 100% content with being pregnant and with having London and all of that stuff. It was just other things going on in my life. But this time around, we're in a lot better place emotionally, financially, in our relationship. My depression and anxiety has gotten better. I'm less lonely and miserable this time around. Less stress. Our life is just going in a better path right now, so I'm just in a better mindset this time around, which is awesome. Other than that, not really. Further in the line, I mean, we're finding out the gender earlier than we did with London, not by much, just a couple weeks. Going on a nice vacation while pregnant, kind of like a baby moon, if you want to call it that. Didn't get one of those with London. Not a real vacation anyways. We went to South Carolina, but that's not much of a vacation for us. It's just like a little family vacation slash baby moon. You know, that's pretty much the only like different stuff going on really. I do want to get a 3D ultrasound this time around. I didn't with London because I kind of wanted it to be a surprise what she looked like. I didn't want to have an idea from the 3D ultrasound. But I think I might want to do the 3D ultrasound this time, just for the fun of it. They're really cool. Does it feel different this time around? So far, not really. All I remember with London this early was a lot of nausea. And right now, all I've got is a lot of nausea. So far, it's pretty much been the same experience. How are you going to do the gender reveal? I'm gonna be doing like a video on it. I don't really want to like talk about it too much. I feel like I just kind of want it to be like, oh, you're gonna have to wait and see. We're not really doing anything too big. We're gonna get together with some of our family in South Carolina, whoever wants to be there. Just get together, have some food, like maybe like get some pizza and some drinks, and we are gonna do the gender reveal. Me and Christopher will not know the day. Only one person will know. It's probably gonna be Christopher's mom. She's gonna take care of giving us the right color for the reveal. I'm not gonna say how we're gonna reveal it, but we do have the plan, and I'm going to be ordering the material soon. With London, we did tannerite, and I made all the powder myself, and that was very annoying. But yeah, you will just have to wait and see. That video will be out on January 10th is the plan. Friday, January 10th. The gender reveal will be Thursday the 9th. Do you think you're having a boy or girl? I'm very bad at this. A lot of moms have like intuition, kind of, where they're like, oh, I just know it's a boy. Oh, I just feel like it's a girl, you know? I never had any like intuition with London. Like, honestly, I was like, I don't know. Could be a girl, could be a boy, I don't know. But this time around, I almost want to say I have a feeling that it's another girl. Christopher's gonna hate me saying that. He really wants a boy. But I kind of feel like it might be a girl again. But I technically I don't know, but I just have a feeling in a way, if that makes any sense. What's the best part of being pregnant? So far, not much. In the beginning, it's hard with all the nausea and exhaustion, and there's not much exciting stuff this early. Seeing the first ultrasounds is always fun. There's a lot of anxiety in the beginning. You don't get to hear the heartbeat yet. Well, for my doctor anyways, they don't listen until in the second trimester. So there's not much going on in the beginning. Knowing that I'm pregnant is awesome, and the excitement is great. But further down the line, I like feeling the kicks, and just having a bump are my favorite parts of pregnancy, I'd say. Do you breastfeed? London breastfed until about 14 months. She just weaned herself a couple weeks ago. So I did breastfeed her. She no longer does. Now she just drinks regular milk to go to bed. She was exclusively breastfed. She never had formula or anything. So yes, I did breastfeed, and I do plan to breastfeed again. Hopefully we'll have another successful journey like I did with London. I'm gonna try my best to exclusively breastfeed once again, but you never know. So yeah, I will try to, and we will see how that goes. How excited were you and Christopher when you both found out that you are pregnant with baby number 2? I, of course, was very excited. We waited a long time for this. We tried for a long time, and I want to say I was kind of expecting it, but at the same time I wasn't. Like, I was kind of in between. Like, part of me was like, I mean, I've got to be pregnant. I've been feeling like this and this and this. But then the other part of me was like, I mean, the test was negative yesterday. I don't know what to think. It's probably gonna be negative today. And then it wasn't negative, so I was very shocked. Like, I wasn't shocked, and I kind of felt like I was, but then I was shocked when it actually comes down to it. It's like, oh my god, it's really happening. But I was very excited. Christopher was very excited. He doesn't show his emotions or excitement the best, but he is very excited. He really wants a boy, like I said. We're both so excited. London doesn't understand. I try to, you know, talk to her and be like, oh, do you want a little baby brother or sister? Or I tell her, like, she's gonna be a big sister. Oh, play with your babies. You're a good big sister, you know. But she's so young, she doesn't fully comprehend it. But the whole pregnancy, we're gonna talk to her about it, and once baby's here, I can't wait to see their little bond together as they grow up. She'll probably get it a little bit more. She'll understand what a baby is, and she'll like see, oh, there's a baby in my house all the time, you know? Will you have the new baby all natural or with epidural? A part of me would always love to go all natural, but I don't know that I could. With London, I made it to almost 6 centimeters before I gave into the epidural. So I'd probably do the same. Try to go as long as I can without the epidural, and if things progress so fast that I end up not being able to get the epidural, then that's how it happens. But I'd say I just hold it off so that I can be mobile and stuff like that until it gets unbearable and I just want the epidural around 5-6 centimeters before it's too late. A lot of the time they won't really do it after 7 or 8 centimeters depending on the hospital. The hospital that I'm planning on giving birth at has hydrotherapy, meaning I could chill in the water while I don't think you can do it to give birth, but like while you're laboring before you're pushing, I think they will let you like lay in the little bathtub pool thing and, you know, bounce on the ball, walk around, stuff like that. I want to be able to be mobile in the beginning. I don't want to be strapped down to the bed for forever. So yeah, I probably will get one, but I just try to hold off as long as I can. Do you like being pregnant? Overall, I do. The first trimester is my least favorite trimester because it's the most nerve-wracking and it's the sickest for me, at least. Pregnancy is so much more fun when you're not nauseous all the time, when you can eat, when you can feel kicks, when you can see the bump and stuff like that. Once I get past all of this, I know I will be so much better. Each trimester has its own like hurdles, you know. First trimester, it's nausea. Second trimester with London, I always had really bad headaches. Third trimester, you're just big and uncomfortable. But overall, I like being pregnant, yes. And looks like that was the last question. Let me check. Most of the questions were repeats. Someone asked when I'm due, and my due date is June 12th, 2020. That is all of the pregnancy questions that I have today that I am answering. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and a comment below. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. You the big sister? Are you the big sister? Are you the big sister? Your butt stinks. You need your butt changed. Yeah, bad dog. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please leave a like and a comment below. If you have any other questions, just comment and I will respond and let you know whatever your answer is from me. Subscribe to the channel before you leave so that you don't miss out on anything coming up with this pregnancy and blah blah blah, you know. All the exciting stuff. You can even turn on the post notifications so you really don't miss anything. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.